You know why Gen Zers are so confused, Theo?
How do you mean exactly? Because there's a lot of things they don't seem to get.
Were you ever confused if you were a shipper or receiver?
What do you mean?
You know, male or female.
Nope, never crossed my mind. I was always pretty sure I had a dick and what that meant.
Exactly. It's pretty obvious, right? If you're ever in doubt, just look between your legs and it'll clear up any confusion, right?
Right.
You ever know anyone who was confused growing up?
My sister pretended to be a Power Ranger, but I was partial to Optimus Prime. I actually thought I was an Autobot.
Yeah, but eventually, you grew out of it, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm a cartoon robot anymore, Fred.
Why not?
'Cause I grew up. What do you mean?
And your parents told you were being silly and taught you reality, right?
Yeah, one day my dad smacked me in the back of the head when I came to the breakfast table and declared that I was going to run away and join the Autobots. Then he proceeded to educate me on the harsh reality that I was a boy, not a bot. That cleared things up pretty quick.
Well, what would you be like today if instead your parents started giving you drugs to make your skin red, change your voice, and had a doctor graft metal parts to your body to make you look like Optimus Prime? Essentially, they transformed you into a transformer.
I imagine that would be a pretty fucked up situation and completely illegal, Fred.
So why are they doing that now with sex changes and kids? Look, I don't care what you chop off, stretch out, or mutilate when you're an adult. But kids are off limits. See, kids are kids. They don't know anything until the adults teach them. It's our responsibility as parents to teach them what they are when they become confused. To do everything in our power to have them reach adulthood with a healthy and normal understanding of what they are. We're not supposed to embellish their fantasies or our own and screw them up for the rest of their lives. They are simply too young to understand the ramifications of a sex change.
Yeah, and in no way should it be permitted until they are at least an adult. Shit, they say the brain doesn't even mature until 26.
And no matter what some may think, sex is determined by the junk you were born with. That is the definition, period. Now, some may want to change what they are, and that's their prerogative, but only as an adult. Even then, you should seek treatment to help you become the sex you were born with. Want me to prove it?
How can you prove that?
Doctors are supposed to treat illnesses to make you better, correct?
Yeah.
Well, if you took your kid to a doctor and told him your kid wants to be Captain Hook from Peter Pan, would he cut off his hand and give him a hook? Of course not. He'd call the police, and rightfully so.
I get your point.
Listen, the only reason there's any confusion about gender is the adults are confusing the children. They aren't doing their job as an adult or parent by discussing their emotional problems and helping them mature out of it. Instead, they're fucking with children for various twisted reasons and should be arrested for extreme child abuse. Look at it another way. If you did it to a dog, you'd be arrested. Not only arrested, but blasted around the talking head circuit and all forms of media as the monster that tortured and sexually mutilated a puppy.